Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone survivor video. We got a massive update that brought a few things. First things that went under the radar is that the Houndmaster as well as the Legionnaire received reworks to their Ascensions. So we finally got it. It did get teased and now we know how it works, and this is going to be crazy. So as you can see in the bottom left corner, this is the community skin build. What that means is there will be a link in the description to the Steam page to show you how to access this build. There is no password, so it's available to absolutely anyone that wants to try it out before it goes to the live version of the game. But what it means is that there are now mods in the game for people using mod.io to create skins for the characters as well as weapons. So if we click on the character and we click on appearances, we can click on the community skin over here, and it is going to allow us to see what people have made, you know, in the game for skins for the game. So the Soulstone developers team have made a little one over there, but you can see there are other ones. There's a blue lightsaber weapon made by someone's made War Machine. There's the cardboard character. That one's really cool with a weapon, shield, and weapon and shield. There is also the Joker over here, which I've done, and a really cool blacksmith. So people have started making skins, which is really cool. I actually really like this cardboard one, so we will actually download it and try it out. And you know what we're going to do is we're going to start showcasing some of these skins, and you know, we can do like a whole judging thing here on YouTube to see which one we really like. So if you guys are used to using mod.io or, you know, Blender, whatever the case may be, you know, come make some skins. Let's showcase them on the channel. But for today, we are using Manta's skin. And yeah, so thank you so much, Manta, for making this skin. So let's get into it. We're going to show you both the Legionnaires as well as the Houndmaster's brand new Ascensions. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so I mean, you can already see the Ascension has changed. It says fill the Hound's bowls before they reach it to feed them and make them stronger. Current bonus is level 0. And if your bowls reach their if the Hounds reach their bowl and it's not yet filled up, the bonuses are reset. That's interesting though, because as far as I've noticed, the with the limited testing I've done on this community build, is that the Houndmasters, there you go, they went up to level 1. So their bowl increased their level by level 1. I do think the type of food indicates or changes that, so it is very possible to get a much higher number very soon. But we're just going to run this poison until we get to the level that we need to. But you can see, firstly, there was the Houndmaster's Ascension that we got not too long ago. Well, I mean, it feels like forever since the last patch. But what it does is it empowers them, transforming them into feral hounds. They get increased damage, crit chance, cast frequency, and area. And then as you can see with the bonus already, they're getting huge amounts of cast frequency, movement speed, area, and damage modifiers over there. So we're trying to focus today on just the Hounds, but we are actually going to focus only on the Hounds. I'm actually going to do a build that allows us to do such a thing, but I want as much XP as possible so that we can just run straight into it. Now you can see the dogs are level 5. They got 410% of all the stats. They've grown in size, and when you mix this with the Feral Awakening, I don't think this one gives, it does actually give area, but as soon as they become feral, you'll see, and they're also going to increase in size even further. It's going to be fantastic. So let's just go and get some stuff. Multicast, the general upgrades are what we're going to be looking for, because nothing else really helps us. So let's go and get the skill. There it is, Bestial Wrath. We're going to be taking it, and what this is going to do is it's going to buff our dogs, and we aren't going to be using any skill ourselves to attack targets. So it's going to be a very fun little fun little build, I guess. And then we're just going to focus on things like expansive, because we want the buff area to be increased further than ourselves. And then we are going to just grab HP and all the upgrades for both the buff and the summons. So every time we see an upgrade for the summons, that's what we're going to take. We can actually, there we go, increase their damage by 45%. They increase their critical strike chance, increase the duration of this. What is the duration? 10 seconds? No, we can just go for that. So now we don't do anything. All we do is buff our doggos even more. You can see where they are, which is really cool. But what we do need to do is try and focus on picking up as much food as possible as well. So if we keep adding or increasing their area of effect, you'll notice that they do more and more and more. But we aren't getting the level 6, which makes it really crazy. I need to try and get level 6 as quickly as possible. So we need to fill up this bar of food over there, and then we'll be able to get them. There we go. So now they're level 6. Hopefully the Ascension pops off and the doggos will become insanely strong. Otherwise, it looks like that the massive doggos did actually get fixed. And I really wanted to show you what the massive doggos looked like. It would have been so cool, but I think they have been sorted out. But oh my goodness, look at how they just absolutely wrecked the bosses over there. Absolutely fantastic. Remember now, we do have to get the food bowl full, and we never. So we lost 3 stages of our Ascension over there. So you do need to focus on picking up the food, which I don't know if a lot of people are going to like, but it's a lot better than what the Ascension for the dogs currently was. So it's good. I enjoy it. I like it. It's got a lot of potential to it, and it's just fun to play. So we actually looking for some doggo upgrades. There we go. We can grab movement speed, more potency there. Come on, doggo upgrades. Oops, we went past one. I don't think lethality affects them, but we'll grab it just in case. Life upgrades, expansive. I don't think we can get anything further. Okay, we are level 5. It's about to drop though, because there's like no food near us anywhere. The bosses spawn. If we can manage to deal with the boss just before. Wait, there's big food here. Give me the food, give me food. That gives us the food. Yes, good job. And then the bosses will drop the food that's big enough for us to get things. There are a couple of things that did change, like the elites. You are able to see an elite more prevalent, but they quite difficult to see it when absolutely everything is getting chowed around us. And you can see the area of effect. The enemies are actually being hit quite far away from us. So the fact that they get so much AoE is making it so that it's much easier to use the doggos now than what they have been previously. I really like this rework. But stick around, because we are going to see the Legionnaire rework as well. Okay, and then this is the last boss fight. As you could see there, 4 minutes and 43 seconds to complete the run with just our dogs. So, I mean, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy right there. And we did it as the Joker. And you don't even notice the skin. It doesn't affect performance. It doesn't do anything. That's actually the fastest victory with this character and weapon using, you know, a single skill. So that's pretty intense damage over there from them. So yeah, so that's the skins. Let's go and take a look at the Legionnaire. We won't be using a skin for the Legionnaire because I don't have what. I mean, we could just make him the Joker. That could be pretty funny. So you can use any community skin for anyone. As you can see, it was created by Mantfanta. Community skin logs. We don't have to worry about that. And you can also download community skin weapons. So let's wait a little bit and see what craziness we'll end up getting. But for now, we'll stick to the Joker. What we want to show you guys is the Legionnaire's own destruction or destructive power. So we don't need this. So we're going to get rid of that. Reroll mastery is fine, and then we can just grab some random stuff. We can grab the unconventional start, sorry. and we're only using one skill, so it doesn't really matter. I would like weapon expert, so we could use his first skill, but I don't think that's going to work very well. We'll just use material harvest, whatever, it's just a showcase. Doesn't matter too much as to what everything is. Alright, let's just re-roll for the skill. There we go, Jupiter Spear. And that's all we're going to need for the entirety of the round. So the way that his Ascension works now is you find and assist 6 weakened Legionnaires to be promoted to Centurions. You obviously get them as summons. I don't know what the stats of the summons are. We will speak to Alan and see if we can get their statistics so we can see what their actual damage numbers are, if that's something that is available to us. And we gain the following bonuses for 50 seconds while they have the Centurions up. We gain increased armor, area of effect, as well as damage. So these are the Centurions over here. We literally just stand on it while they go up. I haven't personally seen what some of the upgrades for it are, and I don't think we've no, we never. So we need to go and save some of them. There we go, here's the last one. And now we become a really big character. You can see just it kind of looks really funny with the Joker skin. But yeah, we get this flag on our back like a banner. I don't know if you're familiar with Path of Exile and all the banner skills. Don't know if it's inspired by that or not, but there we go, we got that. And you can just see the devastating amount of damage coming out from having the Ascension or the Centurions, as well as the extra damage, armor, and area of effect. So you guys can let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. Would be very interesting to see what you all think about the damage numbers coming off of the skills now. So let's go Centurionate, increase the bonus armor while you are a Centurion in addition to the existing effect. So we get 80% armor, we'll now get 85% increased armor, which is actually disgusting. How do we check this? So our armor value is sitting on 414. Imagine now you wanted to play a run using the Legionnaire and you've got that huge amount of armor over there. It can go up, I think, 3 times, so you can get to 95% armor power. Remember, this is going to increase your armor power, or whatever your armor power is, by... I'm pretty sure I just picked up another one. It didn't look like it went to 100% over there. Increase the damage modifiers of your army. Let's go and do that. We're going to wait for this to run out so we can see what our armor modifiers are currently on our character. But getting to 95% increased modifiers of armor is actually absolutely disgusting. So let's just take a look. It looks, there we go, it ended. So our armor value is actually 234. And then it went up to over 400. So essentially, I mean, 95% is practically doubling it, and that is actually gross. And then last round, when we were doing the Houndmaster, I said that the elites had a yellow aura around them to show that they are elites. I don't know if you saw it there, but you can just rewind like 10 seconds back, and you'll be able to see the aura on the elites. It's like a shining yellow. It's quite difficult to see depending on the skills you're using, because in this case we are using a skill that causes yellow lightning, so you might think it's that effect, but it isn't. It was just because of the actual Legionnaire. I mean, because of the elites being elites. Let's go and get the last Centurion, and then we can see what our armor value goes up to. So 234. All the way up to 456. So just under 100% increased armor. Imagine now we landed up with 2,000 or 3,000 armor. You landed up on the 90% reduced damage. You can then get double that amount of armor because of the Legionnaire. So armor stacking can be a thing. It's going to make some of the skills far more powerful than what they used to be. Especially the ones that scale off of armor. So it's going to be very interesting to try one of those, and we're definitely going to try one of those builds in the future. So, you know, stick around for that. I do think this might have an issue because we went up for... Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so it went up to 100%. I don't know if there's a cap, because sometimes there is a cap. These should have a cap on them. So I don't think we'll see another armor one. I think the cap is 100%, and that will make sense, or it will make, you know, to me that makes sense, because 100% is absolutely insane. Also, I don't think you've noticed this, but the scenery in the dunes, or sorry, the Scorching Valley, has actually been updated. So these trees and the way that they look on you, there is new changes to 3 of the other maps, or 2 of the other maps, and all of the maps are actually getting like a revamp to them to look a little bit more clean, and you know, this looks really, really nice. Okay, I don't think we need anything else. We're just going to go with the damage over there. We're going to pick up armor when we can, just so we can get that juicy armor over there. Again, we are playing with just a devastating blow as well as focused mind. So we've got a single skill to use. Not the fastest, but not the slowest either, especially once we activate the Legionnaires. And as you can see over there, the Legionnaires did land up getting... you can have, if you're lucky enough, multiple of them land up in the same area, so you don't have to go around looking for them. If you're unlucky, then you get multiple of them in the same area. I mean, in different areas. Right, I don't see the aura around the elites. It's possible that they don't actually have them, and I was just incorrect about it. I don't think they have the aura. Maybe... they're just easier to see that they're elites. I thought maybe they had an aura around them, but I think I'm incorrect in that one, unfortunately. So I take that back. Disclaimer, I am only human, so I will make mistakes in life, and that was one of them. Okay, so if you look at the health bar, you can actually see an icon next to them. So it's got like a little, I guess I'll call it a boss icon. It isn't a boss icon though, it's an elite icon, but it does look different to the normal mobs. So when a mob is an elite, you'll see the yellow icon next to the HP bar, and that's going to indicate that they are an elite. So I knew there was an indicator, I knew there was something, I just thought it was more of an aura. I think it would be quite cool if there was an actual aura around them to indicate that they are an elite. That would be quite interesting to have. But there we go, 5 minutes 28, oh sorry, 32, 31. Yeah, if that had to round off, maybe it was 32. But I think the game does round off numbers. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the brand new Legionnaire's Ascension, the brand new Houndmaster's Ascension, and we're going to see the brand new Scorching Valley, you know, visuals, as well as some mods by Manta. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the new Ascensions. Let me know if you're going to be making any mods and you want them to be shown on the channel. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.